We're here with women's basketball coach, co-head coach Brooke Stoehr. And Coach, you sit at sixth place in the standings, but everything's still bunched. So just talk about the standings and what your thoughts on what the weekend could have.
Well, it is a jumbled mess. I think there are a lot of teams that basically first through eighth is still kind of a toss-up. And the fun thing about it is a lot of people are still playing for something in this last week in the regular season. I think that's fun, especially for our team. Last year we were scrambling to get in, and I think this year we're sitting in sixth right now, but have a chance to move up if we can take care of business this week. And there are a lot of teams that are fighting for position, and I think that's fun because it speaks to the parity of our league, and I think that it's kind of indicative of how the season's gone. A lot of teams have been able to beat each other, and we've kind of beaten up on each other a good bit. So I think it'll be fun to kind of see how things play out this week. And we've just told our kids to don't focus on anything other than Central Arkansas on Thursday, and be ready to go for that. We play our game and get better and continue to do those things that we focused on all year long and focus on that single opponent. Then we'll move on to Saturday's game against Oral Roberts. But the great thing is it's a great opportunity. You have a chance to get two more wins at home. You have a chance to play in front of your home crowd, and you have a chance to improve your seeding for the tournament.
You're still playing for a spot in the tournament, but yet you still have a shot at fourth place, even a first round bye within the tournament. So just talk about the openness of the conference tournament and that anybody could take it.
Well, I think that a lot of the coaches that we've talked to throughout the season have felt the same way, that there are a handful of teams that could go and win the tournament. We feel like we're one of those teams if we shoot the basketball well and defend, and we have a kind of a grinded out tournament style that we like to play all year, and I feel like we've had to do that a few times here over the last couple of weeks, and I think that's going to prepare us for that. But it's fun because it truly is March Madness. We can go into this knowing that there's not a clear-cut favorite, and that there are several of us that have a chance to get in the tournament and make some noise.
All right, this week you have conference front runner UCA, and then on Thursday, and then on Saturday you have Oral Roberts. So just talk about your matchups there and what you expect them to bring. Well,
they bring one of the best players in the league in Courtney Doover. She's a tremendous post player, has had a great career for Central Arkansas, has led them to a first place standing at this point in the season, and can score the basketball, is extremely active, works very hard for position, is a very good passer. But they've got some good players around her. I really feel like their freshmen, Mullins and Profit, have stepped up on the perimeter for them and really given them some balance. And they're difficult to guard when you look at their inside-outside combination. But I think their biggest thing is the way they defend. They're holding opponents in conference play to 53 points a game, and we scored 61 there and didn't feel like we shot the ball very well or played very efficient offensively. So we feel like there's some things that we can do to attack their defense, but we've got to be very sharp on the offensive end of the floor and get good looks against their strong defense.
Well, good luck this weekend. And we're here with Lady Demon basketball senior Meredith Graph. And Meredith, you're ending your 6th year here at NSU. You've had a long trip, but you're also a hometown kid. So just talk about what it's been like for you to be able to play college basketball in your hometown in front of people that you know and your family and your friends.
Well, first of all, it's a great privilege because not many people get the opportunity to even have that chance. So in my situation, I felt truly blessed just to get the time to spend with them. And so I guess the most important thing to me would be that I get to have my family there every game. And if not even just at home games, at away games, they tend to travel a lot with us. But just the local and the community support of, they know your name, and they've seen you grow up, they've come to your high school games, and now they get to watch you continue your career into college. And it's as we all know, Natchitoches is basically the center point or focal point is Northwestern, and so everybody is all about Northwestern, and the fact that I can be included in something like that is really special to me.
All right. So you're in your 2nd year with coaches Brooke and Scott Stoehr. So talk about your favorite Brooke and Scott Stoehr story.
Okay, well, I have several, but I'm going to stick to my first initial favorite one. We had a big win over McNeese last year here at home, a buzzer beater. Janelle hit a buzzer beater pretty much. And I love they when we have close games or it was a tough fought win, sometimes they'll come in kind of acting like they're angry or not necessarily angry, but just quiet and upset maybe, like, we could have done better at something, and then all of a sudden they just let out a big old yell and they run around kind of and dancing. Sometimes we get lucky and get a couple dances in. So those are always fun, but yeah, there's been several, but that's been my first initial one that I really enjoyed. So.
All right, well, congratulations, Meredith, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you very much.
We're here with women's basketball senior Trudy Armstead. And Trudy, you've had a special career at Northwestern. You're a 1,000-point scorer. You're in the 1,000-point, 700 rebound club. You're only the 7th member to get in. So just talk about what your career here has been, what's special to you, and what you will be able to remember for the rest of your life.
Getting that accomplishment, that's always great. But by me being here 5 years, I've seen a lot of people come in and out of here, and I've made a lot of close friends and close relationships, and that's always great.
All right. Talk about your favorite memory. Like you said, you've been here for 5 years. Talk about what your favorite memory has been since you've been at Northwestern State.
Favorite memory, it has to be the year we beat SFA in the conference tournament. That experience, it was one of my first tastes of, actually going to the tournament, and that experience was just mind-blowing. It was just great.